Hello, welcome back. I'm Leila Thomasone, love stylist and marriage alchemist. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. And I really appreciate having you here, as well as anyone returning. If you don't know anything about my story, there's a lot that I could tell you. If you watch my other videos, you can get a good idea of my background. I talk a lot about where I've come from, how I've gotten here, and how I help other women to make similar transformations as I have. And I am mainly a relationship coach and dating coach, helping women find their soulmates and their Prince Charming. But for me and for a lot of women, that starts with a transformation within, that starts with becoming your best self, and sometimes that includes losing weight. So I did a video last week that was really popular about my glow up and how I look so very different now than I did when I started. So I am almost 42. I'll be 42 in December, and that reminds me, so for my birthday month and starting December 1st, I'm offering lots of really great specials, and that includes one for the full fitness plan that I'm going to talk about, how I really transformed my fitness and my weight and my appearance, and I will of course link that down below. And that is called 21 Days to Get Your Badass Babe Silhouette Back. So that is normally a $249 program, and that will be on sale for my birthday month for just $97. So don't miss out on that. But as I was saying, last week I did a video about my glow up, so you can see that here too. And really the biggest change for me was losing weight. I mean, it's really hard to categorize what was bigger and what had the biggest impact. But I really do have to say losing weight made the biggest difference for me. Not necessarily for superficial reasons, but you can see it in my face. It was something that made me proud of my fitness and my health and my strength. And it allowed me to sort of keep stacking on and piggybacking all the other changes that you can really see, which include growing my hair out, learning how to do makeup and hair much better than I had been, taking more time and care on my fashion and style, and how my clothes fit, and how I took care of my clothes so that they really represented me a lot better. So everyone always loves the before and after story and the pictures, and I really love getting the feedback on that. And what I talk about in my fitness program is really that it's a mindset shift. There are many mindset shifts that can help, but a lot of it is just coming to terms with losing the shame, just shedding the embarrassment of, yeah, I want to lose a couple pounds, and it's so strange that we spend so much time these days in our culture talking about accepting our bodies for however they are and not spending any time looking good. But I think YouTube is helpful for overcoming that, because we do want to look good. It's natural, it's normal, and you shouldn't feel ashamed of wanting to be your best self, whether that includes taking a little more time on your makeup, doing your nails, your hair, going to the gym, eating right, finding clothes that fit you. You should not feel ashamed for taking care of yourself the way that works for you. So I'll tell you what worked for me. I really want to be efficient. That's kind of one of my things that I love to do, is find the most efficient way to accomplish my goals. And, nowadays I might take more time to enjoy where I am and what I'm doing just for the sake of enjoyment. But at that time, when I was 38, And I had a lot of issues going on, a lot of personal conflicts in my family with my children, divorcing their father. My life was kind of up in the air and tumultuous, and I wasn't in the best mindset. That's why I needed to change some things. So it was hard for me to really enjoy where I was without a goal and without viewing that things would get better by making these changes. So like I said, I had to really overcome that shame of wanting to devote time and attention to myself and the way I looked. So I hope that you're able to do that too. You don't need to feel bad for whatever you think the cultural message is that you're being selfish. That's just hogwash. If you see anyone doing well in life, they're typically helping other people, right? Once you take care of yourself, you can give back, but you really do have to take care of yourself as that first step. So like I said, I wanted to do this in an efficient way to become fit and lose weight. And I didn't have a ton of weight to lose, but I really wanted to sort of sculpt my figure and be in a better shape that just, de-emphasized some of the spots and the points that I saw as weaknesses in my physique, and bump up some of what I thought were my assets. So in researching the most efficient way to do that, I found that sprinting, high intensity intervals, building muscle, and climbing hills were some of the ways that you could start really burning some calories, shedding some fat, and also shaping your physique. So that's what I did. I started doing high intensity interval training, which included sprinting and around a track and also sprinting up hills, hill sprints they call it, hill repeats. And I really started to have fun. And that's another one of the mindset shifts that I talk about, just letting go of thinking that you need to exercise in a certain way that is maybe going along with what all your friends are doing, which in my case was yoga. And I still love yoga, I do yoga, but it wasn't getting me to where I wanted to be in my fitness. So I had to let go of that and sort of shed the guilt that I didn't become the yoga queen that I imagined I should be. And actually I'm better at yoga now, much better now that I've built some muscle and shed some fat and focused on really becoming fit. So I'm just stronger and I have better balance and coordination now that I've taken those steps in my fitness. So I just remembered that I wanted to try out my new microphone and see if this sounds better. So let me know in the comments which one you prefer, with or without the microphone. And I did get over a cold last week, so I was pretty quiet in that video. But I'm feeling much better now. So let me know that everything is okay now in the video and the audio replay. So like I was saying, I was researching the most efficient ways to build muscle because muscle does burn calories. So I saw that as a long-term investment. And muscle also fills out those curves that I felt like I was missing, or I wanted to de-emphasize, like my waist, and emphasize my hips. And so building muscle really helped to do that. And so sprinting, running, that runner's physique looked like to me something that I could strive for, as opposed to like a marathon runner's physique. I didn't really see myself as much. And so I was striving to build up my fitness, to really have fun with it. And I found that doing the high intensity, the HIIT videos online in my living room really allowed me to fit this into my day. I was a single mom. I have 2 girls, and so I was able to work out after they had gone to bed or early in the morning. And that made it really flexible to fit into my life so that I wasn't going crazy, stressing myself out. As I mentioned in my last video, I also really adopted a daily routine that helped me get adequate sleep. And sleep is super important for your fitness. It's super important for balancing your hormone levels, which is going to make a big difference in your fitness. And so make sure you get enough sleep. That was one thing that helped me a lot, was getting on a regular schedule. So besides my exercise and fitness routine, diet was another thing, the next thing that I needed to get under control to improve my fitness and my appearance and lose the fat and gain the muscle that I needed. So my ultimate weight loss was about 17 pounds when you measure in pounds, but it was a huge difference in measurements and the results that you could see in the photos. And I talk about all this in detail in my fitness program. But diet-wise, what I chose to focus on was intermittent fasting. So I didn't count calories. I didn't restrict necessarily, although I've always loved kind of being low carb, sort of the traditional foods with the fermenting and the soaking of grains and emphasizing animal products. But I wasn't really restrictive on what I ate. Mostly intermittent fasting and just timing when I ate was very, very helpful to me. So that's how I was able to change my diet and gain control over my diet in order to help me lose weight and improve my fitness. So then, like I said, my net weight loss in pounds was about 17 pounds, and this was over the course of about a year, but I lost a lot more fat than what that weight loss number would imply. So because I was investing in building muscle, that did increase my weight in the lean muscle mass that was under the fat, whereas fat loss happens pretty quickly, but then it starts to, your weight starts to level off because you're starting to finally build muscle. So another way that I would encourage you to shift your mindset and your focus on fitness is to not just watch the scale and the number on the scale. That can be very frustrating and send you back into your old habits. So I was really trying to develop new habits that I could stick with and having fun with my fitness, allowing myself to eat pretty much anything, which I go into detail on what I ate exactly in my fitness program. But just watching when I would eat it helped me to lose weight without completely driving myself crazy and obsessing over that. But I also joined a fitness group, a gym, that helped a lot with having fun and staying in the right routine and staying in the right mindset, because it was a team atmosphere to help encourage everyone and keep everyone accountable. So those are the ways that I was able to finally lose the weight and keep it off after lots of searching, lots of research and trial and error and doing a lot of things that didn't work for me, that I was able to finally make the glow up and the change in my appearance that I'm so proud of and so happy to continue and help share with other people if that is helpful to them. So this will probably speak to you if you had some of the same mindset issues and complications that I did at the time, depression and anxiety. I struggled with. But if you're coming from a different place, then these same tips may not apply to you. So always check with your doctor. I don't take my advice over a medical professional, but this is what worked for me, so I'm glad to share it with you. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again next Friday. There are new videos every Friday. Have a great day and a great holiday season. Bye-bye.